Just got done eating with my mate George. Had a nice lunch, got some steps in. Sunny day, it's a beautiful day, and we're now going to go do my first posing sesh with Joe. That's my posing coach for this prep. I'm going to link his Instagram below or put it on the screen somewhere. I've heard a lot of good things about him, so I'm really keen to learn something new and figure out how to go about posing. So I'll see you at his place. Alright, what's up? So I got my coach Joe. He's going to be running me through the posing for this prep, and I've heard a lot of good things about him, so I'm pretty keen to jump into this prep with him. So yeah, introduce yourself, bro.
My name's Joe, Pose with Joe on Instagram. Been competing in classic and bodybuilding for 3 years now. My aim is to bring up his posing standard and the standard in Australia. For men specifically, paying tribute to classic bodybuilders, the history of the sport, and that's what we all grew up with, watching and admire.
Damn, I'm G'd up.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Alright, we'll get into it. I had like a super high fat meal just before, so I'm a bit bloated. I was actually surprised, but this is just...
You look good, man.
Thanks, bro.
Straight away, like, really complete. Like, I can see you have the back. You do have that foundation. So, like, don't be worried about stuff like size. Just focus on conditioning. Okay. Your shape is really good. Doesn't matter what category you're going to go into. And then from a posing perspective, because you're so complete and balanced, just good genetics, man. Basically, any pose is going to look good. So, I'll be interested to see how wide the lines are. That's the only thing that holds some people back in some poses. I have a feeling that you'll be fine in any pose you choose.
Okay.
You got lots of options. If this is something you want to keep doing.
For sure. Yeah, I thought I was going to do just one show and then I'll quickly go back to powerlifting at the end of the year, but it's pretty addicting so far.
I think everyone falls in love with it somewhere.
Yeah, literally.
Alright, so the first round, there's going to be 2 rounds. So we have the quarter turns, and then we'll have mandatory poses. So they'll refer to the quarter turns as symmetry round, and then we have muscularity round. If you're going to be up there holding poses, you don't know how long they'll, how many rounds they'll make you do. You don't want to like gas yourself out. Let the other people gas out, and then if you just stand there solid, and you've saved your energy for when it matters, which is the muscularity, then bit of an advantage, right?
Okay. That's pretty good.
The last thing to cover is muscularity round. So this is when you flex the shit out of some things. They show lots of detail. You're very muscular already, so you don't need to like really emphasize anything. Just hit things comfortably. Don't spend too much energy. Keep everything tight. I'll show you how to do that.
Yep.
Alright, so from relaxed, it's not relaxed at all. You want to engage everything. So your quads. Don't worry about the arms, but the main thing is with the upper body, we just want to show the best V taper we can.
Okay, yeah.
And we're trying to create this like X frame.
Alright, that's
So you're going to flare the lats, you're trying to display them. Kind of hold your arms out of the way. That's pretty good. And you can already open up, so I don't have to spend like an hour teaching you how to open your lats.
Perfect.
It's nice. Good. Quads are on too. I'm interested to see because it looks perfect. Like everything, all the way up to the hip. All the lines are there. This is everything I would be aiming to see. So that's really good.
Yep.
But I'm just interested to know, like, in your head, what you're like thinking about, what you're consciously doing.
Yep.
You're just trying to squeeze them.
So I'm flaring the lats and making sure that the arms kind of stay out the way and like broaden the shoulders.
Yep.
Kind of rotating against the floor to like get these quads squeezed, but also like I guess a bit of glute med.
Yep.
Just kind of firing at the quads, but without like making them look small, kind of like opening up and twisting.
I'll open them out, yeah.
And then just, I guess, holding the abs tight to show the abs. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll quickly cover the cues so that you have a mental checklist. Just imagine like you're going ice skating or something, rollerblading. You kind of push side to side, so you're doing that, you're pushing out to the side.
Yep.
And then the last thing is you want to sit our hips back.
Oh,
so
okay.
you stick your butt out.
Yeah, right.
And then I want you to arch your chest up. So you're actually hyperextending your back up. Good. And then if I look at my posture from the side and side rights, it's actually like this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. Good. So you can see that brings your hips away. Right? Now you apply a bit of pressure, you push out, you're trying to pull your knees apart, and that brings out the separation of your legs. And then you can give it the last little squeeze, get all the lines out. Good. There we go.
I get
so
you,
right
yeah.
there. Yep.
Yep.
So that last little bit of pressure, it starts to create the lines.
Yeah.
As you pull your knees apart, and then you give them that last little squeeze. Good. So you're literally externally rotating your knees high, basically. Good. So you can see full lines everywhere. Good. So your hips are further away, they're slightly smaller, you might have heard that before. You flared your lats, nice, good. And then what I want you to do is I want you to just pretend you're carrying a whole like load of groceries, shopping bags in each hand. That just keeps everything nice and tight. Good. I think you can get a little bit more wide through your. There you go. So up and basically inflate, and then you can release your air, keep everything tight. Good. Perfect. So you can see how like lifted this feels compared to what you did before.
Yeah.
Like even though you brought your lats out, you can get that last little bit inflate up through the chest.
Yeah, definitely made a difference.
Good. So that's like a perfect front lat spread. Front relaxed.
Okay, Matt.
Good. All right. Yeah, you don't have to worry about stuff like that, which means you can like tunnel in condition. You don't have to be like, oh, like carb up a lot.
Yeah, when you say just come in peeled as you can, I was like,
you can play safe.
I was like, bet.
You can play safe and you still look full. So that's the advantage. Alright, so classic stuff. You have no questions on that. Did all of those cues like make sense?
They made a lot of sense. I was just wondering, do you have like a cheat sheet or notes that you can send?
I will be sending you.
Perfect.
It's a lot
to
take in, so I'll have all the cues listed out. If you can, send me a copy of the video.
100%.
Just so I can or you can screenshot it. Just so I screenshot it and I'll draw arrows and stuff. That's what I do.
Cool.
I'm not much of a social media guy.
No, that's alright. So just got done doing my first posing sesh with Joe. That was super enlightening. There was a lot of stuff that I had no idea about in regards to how to pose and even what poses to hit. That filled me in on a lot of stuff, and I'm keen to practice now. I'll probably see him a few more times till the show day. I'm just going to go inside, have a high carb, high protein meal, because that lunch is a little bit of a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio on macros, so yeah, got to fuel up and then I'll train after. So just got done eating some rice and meat, and I had a huge craving for Greek yogurt and blueberries, so I'm just eating that right now. I don't know why, but I've been eating like half a kilo of Greek yogurt in a sitting pretty much every day. There's just something about it with the frozen blueberries. This cut is actually going really well. I haven't felt hungry once this whole prep. I'm eating 2.5k calories a day, and I think I'm able to get away with that, like that amount of calories, just because I'm doing a really high amount of steps. So we'll see how long that goes on for, how long I'm losing weight for, how long I don't feel hungry, and how long I can keep the calories that high. So yeah, I'm just going to polish this off, have some creatine, and then go hit a deadlift session. Just thought I'd whip the camera out again before I go gym. So I'm just getting some steps in out in the setting sun. Getting steps at this time of day is good. Like when the sky is starting to darken, the sun setting, helps with the circadian rhythm, helps with producing some more melatonin at night, and calms the body down overall to get you ready for sleep. With that said, I'm about to train anyway, so I'm about to undo a lot of that. But worst case, it's just really good vibes. So yeah, I'll see you in the gym. Already at the gym now. Deadlift day, or posterior chain focus lower body day. Gonna be hitting like a pretty calm session because I trained back or pull day yesterday, so those muscles kind of interfere with the deadlift a little bit. And it's my 6th day of training in a row, plus I went super hard on this particular session last week, so I'm gonna let the body recover a little bit. So it should be nice and cruisy, quick workout. I'll try to get in and out as fast as I can, and I'll see you in the gym. So I didn't get a crazy pump today once again, but that's alright. So the session with Joe, I covered a fair bit. He just taught me the basics of posing, what poses are actually in the routines for the categories of bodybuilding and classic. And a big part of it was feet positioning, where to put your feet to enhance the physique. And it actually changed a lot of the dynamics of my posing, so I was able to like bring out certain muscle groups I couldn't really see before. Such as like if I'm changing my quads and I'm twisting out of the floor, just have that last little flex to fully engage like all the heads right at the end makes a pretty big difference. Nothing much else to show here, just a bit of quads, hammies coming through a little bit. Can't wait till I get a bit of separation there, but yeah, can't really show the glute spread on this, but yeah. Hello guys, Jamie Oliver here. Bro, what was that? What was that, bro? Anyway, just eating some yogurt. Probably gonna chuck some muesli in here, or granola, wherever you're from. Blueberries and then maybe a little protein shake to round out the protein for the day. This rounds out episode 1 of the bodybuilding prep. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the rest of the episodes. Real quick before I wrap the episode up, thank you for watching, and comment below what you want to see for future episodes. Laters.